We have got some cool new tips for making adorable decorations just in time for Independence Day. You can turn those wood scraps into decor and centerpieces while saving a few bucks in today's Creative Corner. Karen Boyer, owner of Daisy Lane Scrapbooking and Craft Mall over Mattoon, is here, and you've brought the wood today.
That's right. You know what? If you've got a man, you've probably got scraps that he's not willing to get rid of. So today's craft, we're going to show you how to turn some little pieces of wood that are really useless to most people into some fabulous projects that we can have out on the table for this 4th of July.
Very fun and cheap. This is
cheap. We're all about cheap. That's right. It is truly the leftovers. We sell them at Daisy Lane if you don't have a guy with scraps. But you know, a lot of times if you go to a construction site or you know, a handyman, these really are the most useless pieces to most people, and so they're really pieces that they're glad to get rid of, glad to see to get it to home. And what we're going to do is show you how to take some of them and turn them into fun firecrackers. And I brought several sets to show you 4x4 posts. These are 2x4s, and these are some 1x like decking material. So, and they're all done in 4th of July theme. And what we're going to be working on today is this off of the 4x4 set, and I saved the little one for you to do.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah, we didn't want to challenge you too much. Didn't want to turn you on this craft. But it is so simple. They're painted. You can paint them, and you can cover them with paper on just one side like we did here, and the back's all neutral. I love doing them in trios, like little sets of 3, one tall, one small, but they're also really cute to do in singles, and especially if you're having a little more formal an event, you can turn them into name cards, or you can give them away as gifts as singles for a little decoration for a desk if you don't have room for all 3.
Very cool.
And you can really vary them in different heights. I mean, these are some pretty big ones all the way down to a really small set here. So looking at this set, here's the one we're going to play off of today. This one we actually papered 4 sides, so you can really enjoy it from all the different decorations. This one we curled paper for the top instead of the wire twirling around a pencil, and then added our embellishments. And so I've pre-done this one a little bit for you. What we've done is covered the block with paper, painted it, and drilled holes in the top. If you're going to do the wire, you're obviously going to do a smaller hole. The paper, you're going to leave a little bit bigger. But to give it this kind of grunge look, which is so popular right now, we sell this really great tool. It's a heart distresser, and it has a little razor on the inside. And what it does is it actually chews up the edge of your paper and gives it that kind of vintage look. So try your hand at that. It also has a sander on it too.
And it's so cute.
It is cute. It's all about cuteness on our store. Yeah, no manly tools in our store. But so you can paint it, and then you can sand off around the edges a little bit. And make it look a little vintage, a little old, and that's always a fun look too. So you do that to all 4 sides of your paper. And then of course, as we've done in other episodes where we've distressed stuff, we always go back with the distressing ink, the brown ink, and that adds just that little dark flare to it, just kind of around the edges.
All right.
Super easy. Now paper, so to come up with these fun curling toppers, the fire part to it, I've curled paper, and a lot of people don't realize that paper has a will, and I think we talked about this in one Easter episode. But what I did to make the firecracker top is I just cut the paper from this into strips, rolled it on itself, and then like you would in a wrapping paper, you can just take your edge of your scissors and just gently break it down, and
it's not going to rip?
And it doesn't. If you were real rough with it, it would. But and then this is just made to fit really tight in there. And then you're going to put some adhesive on it using this really cool.
Now this is a really cool tool.
That is a great gun. It's a money thing. It's called an ATG gun. It's made by Scotch, and it's super good tape for all these paper crafting projects we're going to do. And it's the tape on it. You squeeze it and roll it.
Okay.
Like
Squeeze and roll.
And then it's just really great tape.
Okay. One more time.
And it's really inexpensive.
Squeeze and roll. Why isn't it coming off, Karen?
Let me just show you, Heather. That's why you just can't quite take over the craft.
I know. You started me small. I appreciated that.
And and then that just sticks right on the wood. It's a really great adhesive. It cures, so over time it even tacks a little bit better.
Okay. Good.
And then I've just punched out some stars, and I did a little bit of the work for you, distressed those as I did the paper on the other side.
And those are fun little dots on the back.
They're 3-dimensional, so they're foam dots that give it a little bit of raised look. And just like what we did here is we added some to the ribbon on this one, and on this one we just did the bow down there at the bottom. You can stick those little guys on.
Any kind of pattern or anything?
Let's just see how creative you can get. Let's just see how. I'll fix it later. I'll just fix it later.
I do that to my kids all the time.
Yeah,
Thank you, Karen.
That was really nice, and I think I'll fix that one.
Right. Oh my goodness. Well, these are so creative. And then like at Halloween, they could be pumpkins.
That's
or
right. We've
at,
done a really cute pumpkin set.
snowmen at Christmas time.
Exactly. You will literally never throw a scrap of wood away. And you can even we do a cute birthday party where we do this, and instead of 4 down here, we let the girls cover it with whatever paper they like, and then they add their initial, and we put a clothespin on the back that clips just perfect at the top, and so it makes a great photo holder for their desk or their room.
So fun.
Scraps of wood, never throw one away again.
I think it looks great there with your trio.
Yeah, that's it. Well, yes. We won't have to fix it too much.
No, thank you. And you've got workshops all the time there at the shop.
Our website is a great place to go to see what we've got going on. We've got new summer hours where Friday nights we're staying open till 10 every Friday night, so plenty of stuff to do at Daisy
and you
Lane.
mentioned bridal parties and birthday
Baby showers,
parties.
yep.
So much that you can have crafting fun there at Daisy Lane. Karen Boyer with Daisy Lane Scrapbooking and Craft Mall in Mattoon. We thank you so much for coming in, going easy on me today. All right, today's Giving